Hello, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's dive into the next reading on this Friday evening. I hope you guys are enjoying the evening more so. It should be better. There's better aspects tonight. So, who are we reading for? Oh, Scorpio. Interesting. Scorpio. Sorry. Gotta be weird. Um, Something about Victorian or Victoria or Victorian England or past lives. Sorry, some nice tea. Or maybe something about Dracula. Scorpio. I guess that's kind of a superficial or stereotypical tribute to Scorpio, but so you could be reflecting a lot on your emotions, especially when speaking to a masculine. You could be getting clarity, maybe about why certain breakups happened or why you fell out with certain people. There could be something about healing that could be like a focus, or healing the past, or expanding into new groups or ideas or growth. This could be about your long-term security and stability and manifesting that, and how you're actually going to heal your ability to manifest that and bring more stability to your life. There could be something about a Sagittarius or Gemini here. There could be something about moving with divine timing. Okay, Scorpios. Okay, yeah, there's something about in a rest period you've gained some kind of strength, it looks like, some kind of clarity, some kind of seeing, maturing, seeing things more clearly. You could be thinking about a new beginning or Page of Wands energy here. You could have survived a lot. I heard struggled, but it looks like you're focusing on improving your finance and making solid choices, really strong judgment calls, balancing and figuring out what your priorities are when you make these choices. There could be something about balancing out relationships in your life, or just contracts or people around you who you're interacting with. There just could be about a commitment or your belief system regarding that. There could be something about explaining something or communication coming in maybe from a masculine, or you could be this masculine who wants to drop the burdens or something and explain or get this clarity, or maybe you're dropping the burdens and it's not about explaining to others, but it's more so about gaining that clarity regarding your own belief systems. Yeah, this could be about a friend or some kind of new beginning in your money, like a work situation. This could be something about your happiness at the end of the day, whether the people around you bring you joy or not. This could be about love as well. Queen of Swords in the reverse there, and Chariot on the top. Very interesting. Let's get you a animal. Maybe something needs to be reconfigured. Scorpio, from your highest teams of love and light. It's interesting that Dolphin came out. This and that are true. So maybe seeing different people's perspectives, or I'm seeing the Red Cross. So there could be something about like healing. Maybe there was like a war zone or something like that, and you're healing. So let's see what else we can get. Be loyal to what you love. Dog Spirit on the top. Let's see for the animals. That's funny because that's the actual song I was thinking about when I started reading. Let's see, 52. Do you doubt your unique inner magic? Are you afraid you have no originality or creative juices don't flow through you? Perhaps you mistakenly believe you're not the creative manifesting type. Scarab Beetle Spirit message is that creativity is a living force that comes to all from Spirit, who wants every person on the planet to manifest magic and co-create the world anew. You are capable of resilience and innovation as anyone. If you do what you've always done, you get what you've always got. So draw inspiration into your being and begin to playfully create something new, and do it without judgment. Creativity and magic are your legacy as the expression of the Creator, so let them flow through you. Creativity and magic are your legacy as an expression of the Creator, so let them flow through you. Okay. Yeah, this could be about money or self esteem as well. Egypt could be relevant. I think you could be dealing with a Cancer potentially, or have Cancer placements. Let's see. Could it be you're not feeling comfortable in your own skin, thinking the only way you can be with others is to hide under the protection of a mask or identity you created to protect yourself from getting hurt? The mask or persona is supposed to make you look strong, but all it does is rob you of integrity, so it actually makes you look weak, right? Wombat Spirit arrives to nudge you to drop false masks, because authenticity is so empowering, right? Because it's not others who hurt you now, it's you who hurt yourself when you're not being authentic. So this could be about your money or your self-value. It's okay, though, you can course correct. If you're willing to be yourself no matter what comes, even if others are not in agreement with your authenticity, you're safe with Spirit. Beautiful. So this could be about communication, or a new beginning in your finance, or sense of self-worth and love. But yeah, I mean, we're all manifesting constantly, right? So I do see the Star, the Magician, and the Ten of Pentacles here in the Tower in the reverse. But there's something that you could have felt like was wrong timing in the past or something. There could have been like more transformations that had to transpire. Scorpio, maybe your skills have needed to be sharpened. Custodianship, interesting. Gnome. So custodianship is about protecting what you have. Potency, goat. Interesting. So getting yourself going kind of energy. Is that horse? Wow. Transcendence. Yeah, I think Cancer pulled Transcendence on a different deck. And Ferocity, Boar. Okay, we'll pull them all out. I heard fear-based mindset, so maybe we're operating some kind of fear-based mindset. But let's start with our lovely gnome. Okay. Magical guardian of fauna and flowers, warden of nature's mystical powers, defender of magic, and keeper of earth. Journey within to restore and rebirth. You have green fingers, a career in landscape gardening beckons. Get your hands dirty and work with flowers or herbaceous borders to dig an allotment and grow organic veg. Some things maybe you need to eat like more organically, or something could be helpful to clear your mind and anchor you. And I'm seeing like asparagus, so I don't know why. Something deeply hidden will soon be revealed. Get to the root of the problem. Protect that which you're responsible for. Details need defending. Yeah, I think I spoke about roots in Cancer's reading. Details need defending. Work out with the magic of the earth and the pentagram. My nurturing guardianship serves as a stable foundation, is fundamental to your security. I quietly go about my business with a waste not, want not attitude, overseeing all flora and fauna, and that could be regarding energy too, focus, right? An attitude that serves you well when blighted by the trappings of consumerism or materialism. Neglect and carelessness cause me concern, and your lack of thought could soon see you become a prisoner of your own making. Time to take responsibility and ownership for who you are and your own actions, rather than deliberately keeping things buried, or maybe blaming others, potentially. As I toil away at the soil, I oversee your growth. Let's weed out together the root cause of any unrest or uncertainty and get to the core of that which vexes you. So maybe something has been bugging you, and it's like as you dig or kind of think or ask your spirit team or analyze it, it can help you to loosen it up. Allow the fertile earth magic to restore you as you take steps to become a defender and custodian of your life and the world around you. Very interesting. Let's get goat. A once-in-a-lifetime offer is made. Before undertaking a major decision, be very clear of your intention and transparent in your actions. The deception is about to be discovered. Now is not a time for white lies or any Hello there, I thought I might find you there. What you need is a real push to get you unstuck and out of this rut. Let me oblige. I may be a stubborn old thing, but I'm not one to shy away from a little headbutting. I've got all the guts, balls, horns, drive, and power to get you moving again, be it physically, emotionally, spiritually. Take a good sniff. I'm in the air around you. Stamp on the ground, and I am under your feet. Now look behind you. I'm at your back. So potent is my power, you must be very clear now of your intent. Use it for the greater good, for an outcome that's beneficial, not detrimental or vengeful. I do not judge, though many judge me, but abuse my gift, and you will be the one left to clean up the mess. So if you're truly ready to take things up a notch, I'm here. All you have to do is ask. Goat is a representation of the horn god, the masculine energy that drives the craft, and as such is a consort of the mother goddess. In this role, the goat is associated with nature, wilderness, sexuality, and hunting in the life cycle. Actually, that kind of makes sense because I think if Saturn or like the goat, right, and then Mother Earth, Gaia, interesting energy. The ultimate union of the divine and the animal, which includes humanity. Never tease a billy goat or turn your back on one. 12 could be relevant. Okay. Very interesting. Let's get you juicy messages for Scorpio from your highest teens of love and light. Hearing release the hounds. Okay, praying and purging out of a cycle and magnetizing better towards you with God. Alrighty, it says pull back, stay calm. So I don't know, maybe you're pulling back from something in the past. It says start a business. So maybe you need to do your own thing, like especially if you have like the drive. If you're a Scorpio, Scorpio literally rules money, power. Keep making waves. Okay. And it says, I was hearing hit me baby one more time, and maybe something about like Freaky Friday. Stay seated in your power always. And it says targeted since birth. So maybe you need to know that, right? Because always there's going to be negative entities and forces that, to them, we kind of look like lamb, and lamb looks tasty sometimes. So anyways, sorry, just had to explain that. Enjoyed watching you suffer, yikes. And because they feed on emotions, I'm pretty sure. Create the life you deserve. Wow, very potent, definitely. Let's get you some dice. Scorpios. This could be about communication in the future, or like a really strong sense of like a communication. Or it could be something about your mindset. There's been some kind of purging maybe, or purification here. This could be about your emotions or your family. Let's get some of these tea leaf. Scorpio. Okay, something, you could have gotten out of something. There could be somebody who wants to communicate about something in the future, or you could be this person, and you want something more permanent, or you want to move out of temporary problems. Do not back down. Oh, shit. Show strength and fortitude, deep personal strength and peace that assures success, right on top of the Magician card, the Star, and the Ten of Pentacles, right? So this is that deep personal strength and peace that's going to actually manifest everything. The Valley, interesting. Really being called to read Boar now. Stand up to your foes. A primal scream needs to be released. Take up a martial art to channel physical power. Learn to discern between small matters and life-changing events. It's okay to let it all out now. So maybe somebody has like anger issues in the past or something. It's not often you see me or sense me near, for I am usually happiest in my own company, far away in the darkest of woods. However, now I make my presence felt, with my tusks gleaming and eyes red, because what you have allowed to continue now must end. Anchor wells inside you, but through me you harness it and unleash it in the most effective way. I do the damage, and I instill the fear to protect you from the pain that is about to be redirected towards those who have inflicted it on you. I can devour everything organic, from flesh to bone, and in doing so I ensure those who have grieved you will never be able to do so again. I can root out the problems and issues, even within yourself, drive them to the surface, and give you the courage and strength to finally face and deal with them. But please don't seek me out for petty matters, simple squabbles, or malicious revenge, for I will just as easily turn on you. Interesting. Let's get some extra messages. Scorpios. Alrighty. Something could have annoyed you, by the way, or was annoying you. Bring harmony back into your life. It says release the energy. Yeah, because there's some people that will live their entire lives with like a grudge, and they continue to manifest like that same energy or stagnant energy. Actually, I just cracked the code. Okay. Want to obsessed? Ooh. The world is limitless. Live like it. The simple, lighthearted way is the best right now. Stay seated in your own power. Start a business. Maybe you need to give yourself over to creativity. Create the life you deserve. And it says they're using you for sex or money. It was kind of sideways reversed. Let's get you one of these. Actually, let's get some of these. Scorpio, last messages from their spirit team. Yeah, there's something that you're surrendering, purging, releasing. Could be a sense of vanity or pride or ego, potentially, or just something that was stemming from ego. There's so many ways that our ego can manifest, right? Maybe you were not grateful in the past, or there could be something about new beginnings, courage, Jupiter, expansion, protection in the beginning, in the future, in the present energy. You're being protected, or you could be calling upon your spirit teams, praying constantly, asking them to surround you and guide you. Yeah, and it's leading you towards wish fulfillment. Okay. Wow, epiphanies and breakthroughs. You gotta love it. North Node and your destiny and purpose. Beautiful. Somebody could feel a little guilty about a cycle, that maybe they feel like it's not over, or you could be feeling this, but I feel like you don't need to. This is in the past, or something like that. Like, I don't know. Forgive yourself, right? If you've done anything. But let's get you one of these Callies. Scorpio people and placements. Curricula. What's that? Oh, interesting. 13. What's this card? 34. I think I said that yesterday in Sag. Just reading 34 or 43 could be relevant. So it could be dealing with Sag, I don't know, or somebody with those placements. She is vibrant red, pulsating with the feminine power of enlightened activity, infusing our hearts with her capacity for sacred sorcery to conjure and create, according to love's guiding wisdom, to receive the divine inheritance of blessings and support. For sacred fulfillment, certain karmic conditions that resonate at a lower frequency have to be cleared away. Till the lesson is to release, to receive. I heard about the law of equivalent exchange today. Like sacrifices, we have to sacrifice something that is like maybe the energy, right? Kula symbolizes a time of rapid movement on your life path and freedom to attract what you need and want. However, you must be willing to let go of negativity and that which does not belong in your world. Interesting. This could be about dating. Kurukula's ability to simultaneously attract the beneficial and repel the negative is extraordinary blessing. Her spiritual talents allow us to pursue our paths with eagerness, openness, and enthusiasm. Somebody here could like American Horror Story, or maybe you have a Chihuahua. While trusting that any exploitive, sabotaging, or otherwise unworthy energies will not be able to cause harm. If you have felt an inner conflict around being open, but have also felt the need to self-protect, perhaps due to sensitivity to psychic energies, which a lot of Scorpios are extremely psychic, so boundaries are super relevant to see which thoughts are yours and which are not, what you're picking up on. Because I know Scorpios are fucking psychic. I know a lot of people with strong Scorpio placements, and I have some strong Scorpio, I guess, or Pluto placements, so yeah. I have Moon trine Pluto too, so it's like, yeah. Check out your birth chart if you're curious. Anyways, the Oracle brings peace. In connection to Kurukula, we can be powerfully defended without being defensive and incredibly open without being vulnerable to negative influences. For the sensitives and empaths amongst us who struggle with picking up unwanted energies from others, she's a glorious savoress. So maybe you need to learn boundaries, like inhaling golden white light from heaven, exhaling that into your auric field, or imagining, different like mirrors, or just like protecting or calling upon Angel Michael to surround you, to guide you, to protect you. She empowers openness combined with effective boundaries. This brings more peace and relaxation to the heart, right? Because you can trust the universe now because you are in your power, which in turn enhances our capacity to attract what we wish into our lives. So I'm going to end it there. I hope you liked it. Thanks so much for being here. I hope you are doing well. I'd really appreciate a like and subscription. Thank you so much. If you need a personal, feel free to use the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. But best of luck. Take care.